Good evening, everybody. This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I'm early. I know I'm early. Um, I said I was going to do the ISS pass at 6:35, but hey, we have Lilac Sat 2 rising to the south. That's why I got the headphones on already. We're going to try to make a couple of contacts on here. What the heck? What else you doing tonight, huh? Hey, remember, if you need to take a test for your license and you want a place to study, hamradioprep.com. Use my code HAMFUN and get 20% off. Buy all 3 courses: Tech, General, and Extra. Save more money that way. KO4PDI. HAMFUN is the code to get 20% off of Ham Radio Prep. And now we're going to jump over to the satellite screen. We see the antenna is already pointing over there. We're crossing our fingers that this thing's up and running. Another issue, the text is not working. Same as it was the other night, it wasn't working. But let's just check the AMSAT site and see if Lilac Sat 2, we had nothing but telemetry coming over the last pass, which was between 1600 UTC and 1615 UTC. So let's see how we do. Right now we got... it's 10:21 UTC. Will be 6:21 my time. I don't hear anything. Let's see if we hear the CW beacon. Sometimes I just tune to that. If I'm not hearing the beacon, it means the satellite's not, the transponder's not on. Yeah, and I don't hear it. And I should be. There's no obstructions at this location where the antenna is pointing. There goes a little telemetry. That might have been the APRS digipeater, although no, that's on a completely different frequency. That's on 2 meter. That could have been the GFSK telemetry. We don't hear it. Let's go back to the FM transponder. Try to make a call. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I'm seeing telemetry coming across the waterfall screen, but I don't hear my voice coming back. That picture below the radio, that's coming from the camera up there. It's a nice little overview of my ham shack. Lilac Sat 2 is not in my Geochrons library. Otherwise, I would show you where it is on the Geochron, but it's not there. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99. Yeah, it's not on. All right, let's report that, so this way people know. I'll go over here on the AMSAT page and pick Lilac Sat 2. And we could put, put downlink only because we did hear something. And today is August 10th, 22-23. So 22-23 will be 16 to 30. My call sign's KO4PDI, and I am in Echo Lima 99. This way they know where I didn't hear it. And we say, yes, that's correct. And if we look on the main page now at Lilac Sat 2, there's my report right there in yellow, because we heard data, but we did not hear the FM repeater. Okay, let's turn that down and relax for a few minutes. We got about 10 minutes until the ISS decides to make its way over me. So let's just chat for a little while. I'll set up the sat box so that oh yeah, look at Dr. Scotland is asking me, have I tried IO 117 Green Cube Digipeat satellite? The coverage is unreal. I worked KH2 in Guam, lots of JA stations, that's Japan, and 32 states. So far, it's 23.23 p.m. here. Okay, well here right now it's 22 to 3 UTC, and it's 6:25 p.m. And no, I have not tried the green cube yet. I Something about strictly data doesn't thrill me. I would love to talk to people in those areas. I wish we had a geostationary satellite with a footprint like that for us to use as an FM repeater. That would be freaking amazing, but we don't. So yeah, I have not tried IO117. I've looked into it. I've studied. The SAT people have put up a whole video on how to set up the SAT box to receive IO117. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not like just saying, oh, I'm going to do FT4 and hit click on it and make it do FT4 and it goes transmits on one. No, it's not that easy. I still haven't figured out how to do FT4 on satellites. And there are satellites with FT4. And the reason it's FT4 and not FT8 is because FT4 is a much shorter transition period. I think each transmission on FT8 is 15 seconds. And there's like 6 transmissions back and forth. On FT4, it's much smaller. It's a lower number. So no, I have not done that. I'm going to try DX Scotland. I would love to try that. I've yet to delve into that area. Remember now, I'm a baby. Literally, what's today's date? The 10th. In 5 days, I will celebrate 2 years as a general. And I think I've done pretty damn good for the 2 years I've been into this thing. And I'm having a good time with it. And I'll be at the Huntsville Ham Fest. If any of you people want to meet me or say hi or get a free sticker, I'll have these stickers when I give away and all the stickers. That's 200 I'm giving away. So you want to come, you want a sticker? Here, I'll give you a good look at it. It's got the POTA logo, the ARRL logo, and under my index finger, the AMSAT logo with an antenna, and it's ham fun with KO4PDI. That's what we do here. That's what's on the bottom right of the screen. And we like to have fun with ham radio. Just so you know, I haven't forgotten, take a look. You can see the ISS is in view right now. It's just about to the horizon. This diamond is the ISS. It's going to rise right here. The antenna is still pointing the other direction, but don't worry. A minute before the ISS crosses the horizon, the antenna will turn and point towards it. I use the SAT box. You can get the SAT box from CSN Technologies. I believe the link now is pretty easy. It's like satsomething.com. I forget. Or you can just type in CSN Technologies in Google search and it'll come up. And it's the S period, A period, T period. That stands for Satellite Automatic Tuning. No, Satellite Automatic Tracking. I think that's what it is. Don't mark my words on that. Don't hold that against me. I have talked to Keith and Mike from the company, and we will be doing a live stream. Maybe not a live stream, but maybe we'll record it in case I screw anything up, which, I don't know, that never happens, right? No, I make mistakes too. And that's why I have to go study at hamradioprep.com in order to get my extra license. Then nobody will question me because it's an ego thing. That's why I want to get my extra. It's so amazing, the extra. You read the instructions, and I'm going through the test stuff, and almost nothing is stuff I'll use when I actually use my radios. It's if I wanted to build a radio, yeah, they're asking me questions. So, all right, the SAT box with the software looks amazing. Yes, it is. I rack my brains with all kinds of stuff. DX Scotland. I rack my brains with everything trying to figure it out, and it wasn't until I got this box that and I'm talking about egg beater antennas, which, by the way, if you guys want a set of egg beater antennas, they go for 600 and something new. I'm selling them for $400. Get in touch with me. Those egg beater antennas, I was able to make many, many contacts on satellites with those antennas in my backyard. So it worked great. Once I got the SAT box, it was such a piece of cake. There was no programming steps and stuff in my radio. It was all, it does it all. It's amazing. And Tom E. Kenny says the SAT box is great. I couldn't do linear birds before I got it. You're right. Linear birds, it makes it so easy. And now they got that new little window, if you look, the bandwidth window on linear birds. And you can see where within the bandwidth you are on a linear bird when you're tuning up and down. So you'll know if you go outside the width of that signal, you'll know you missed it. It'll turn red. So I don't know if it doesn't do it fast enough for my taste, but I know not to go crazy and go way out of band. That's why I do it that way. So we have, okay, 6:35 and 32 seconds is when the ISS is going to rise to the northwest. And that's about, it's 6:35, and right now my clock says it's 6:31. So we only got about 4 minutes to wait. So one day, I talked about this on another live feed. Would you guys be interested in finding out why my name is Magical Mike? Not Magic Mike. No. Magic Mike had abs. I just have one big ab right here, you know. So, no, I'm Magical Mike. And that doesn't mean I pee sparkles. No, what that means is I am a performing magician. I have worked in a lot of nightclubs and stuff like that, and I'm really good at it. I have a good time. Been doing it for like 30 years. Next year will be 30 years. Whew, amazing how fast time flies. But I've worked for some big people. I did Engelbert Humperdinck's 60th birthday party. That was fun. That was in Atlantic City. And I've done corporate gigs. There used to be GMAC Mortgage up in Paramus, New Jersey. I used to do the holiday show every year, I mean. And had a great time with that. And I did a lot of private parties and stuff like that. Some nightclub work at Monday Night Magic up in New York City. I've worked there twice. That was fun. I kind of lost interest in it for a little while, but I still got my chops. So I'm thinking about setting up a weekly live stream where we talk about ham radio and opening every live stream with a magic trick. Something that I could do that you guys could watch and either like it or not like it. But yeah, that's the plan, to do that eventually. So, all right, the ISS is just about at the horizon. Take a look over here. You can see it. There it is. I did make 3 contacts earlier on the ISS with N2FYA. That's John up in Connecticut. N2NW. I don't know who that is. WA1JAY. That's Jay. I got him. So N2NW, he was not in his home grid square. So that has a different grid square than where he lives listed in it. And you can see that right here. That's right there. So, yeah, we are about to get this ISS. Any second now, the antenna should start turning. It is now 6:34 Eastern. That would be 10:20, I'm sorry, 22:24 UTC. And if you happen to be in Italy, it's 12:24, 34, I'm sorry, 34. And if you're in Japan, it is 7:34 a.m. It's tomorrow there. Yeah, I always get a kick out of that. Looking at the geochron and seeing where the day changes from Thursday to Friday, from Wednesday to Thursday. It's amazing because here I am in the United States, and I'm still on the 10th. And if somebody's in Japan watching, it's already the 11th there. So, yeah. So you like the idea. Dr. Scotland wants me to do a magic trick when I come on. All right, I will. I'll start doing that. It's going to be on Mondays. I don't know what time yet. I don't want to conflict with Ham Radio 2.0 usually does a live stream on Mondays, and so do some other people. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to be talking to all of them when I go up to Huntsville next weekend, and I will discuss with them how not to step on their toes. And also, when I go to Huntsville, I am not looking at equipment. I'm not trying to sell people's radios for them. What I'm going to do is talk to people about what got them started in ham radio and why they love it so much. So keep that in mind. That's what you'll see. I'll try to do some live streams, but the Wi-Fi is not so great. Not Wi-Fi, internet access is not good up in Monsanto State Park. So chances are if I do live, it'll be at the Hamfest in the hotel. Because they got decent, the Hilton Hotel has decent Wi-Fi in there. So that's what I'll be on. All right, the antenna has moved. Let me put the headphones on, plug the radio in. Let's turn up the volume and see if we get anybody on this pass of the ISS. It is now 0.6 degrees below the horizon. The chirp just chirped. That's telling me it's coming above the horizon now. And we are at 0 degrees. It's right at the horizon. Now it's 0.1 degree. 0.3. And you can see where I'm getting that information from. If you look at the satellite screen just below where the word ISS, here's its current location and whether it's rising or setting. So you can see here. Oh, show you here. Here you can see it is rising. It is at 1.4 degrees above the horizon. I should probably hear something quick, but I won't be able to talk on it until it gets up to about 20 degrees. To the south, I'll be able to talk to it right down to the horizon. So I don't hear anything yet. A little tip when you're working satellites, do not transmit until you start to either see something on the waterfall or hear somebody talking. Because otherwise you're just creating noise for the people that may already be making contacts on the ISS. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the satellite. The footprint is to here. So until the satellite gets here, I'm not going to be able to do anything. And even when it's here, if it's too low or there's trees in the way, I won't be able to get it. So I wait. As it rises and gets higher and higher and higher, I wait till it gets to a point where I start hearing people. And I will hear people. There's a lot of people trying to get the ISS, especially since this is only the second pass since they turned the repeater back on. The last 2 days, they had everything shut down because of a spacewalk and because of some other reasons. All right, Dennis, how you doing, Dennis? This might not be, well, right now it's in your footprint, Dennis. You should be able to hit it right now. I see all of California is in the footprint. Here we go. We're starting to hear people now. So now, soon, we can start calling CQ. Dennis, what kind of antenna are you using, Dennis? Dennis is asking, the ISS is too far east for me now. Not their footprint. Their footprint fills all of California right now. If you look at the map, right here, you can see all of California is under the footprint. The next pass, you might be able to get it, and I won't be able to get it. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India. The WA4CW go. WA4CWI.
WA4CWI, please copy Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. He's in Alabama.
CWI, K4PDI, Echo Mike 35. Kilo Delta 5 Yankee, Echo Mike 11.
Kilo Delta 4, Delta November Alpha, please copy Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Yankee, Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha, Echo Mike 35. Kilo November Alpha, this is Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Yankee, Echo Lima 0.
I don't think I ever got George. Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Yankee, please copy Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Yankee, please copy Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Delta, Papa Delta India, this is Kilo Charlie 5.
All right, George, I got you in the book, George. Have a great night, 73. That was George in Texas.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Kilo 5 Delta, November Alpha, Echo Mike 35.
Kilo 5, Delta November Alpha, KO4PDI. I got you in the book.
QSL 73.
7-3, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KO4PDI, Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India, Echo Mike 6-3.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India, KO4PDI, QSL.
No, can I get your grid square one more time? Thank you.
Echo Lima 99, Echo Lima 99.
Thank you, I can't write fast these days. 7-3.
Me neither, that's why I use a computer.
4 Alpha Foxtrot Leon. Kilo Delta 2, Charlie Foxtrot Delta, Echo Mike 33, QFL. November 4, Papa Romeo Bravo.
Kilo Delta 2, Charlie Foxtrot Delta, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99.
QFL Echo.
Arkansas.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India, Echo Mike 6-3.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. November 4, Papa Romeo Bravo, Echo Lima 98. Delta, November Alpha.
That was November 4. That's him, yeah, Angel. November 4, Papa Radio Bravo. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
1 SS, Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India, Echo Mike 6-3.
November 4, Papa Radio Bravo. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
N4 PLV. NA 1 SS, Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike. USL for station.
November 4, Papa Lima David. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I don't know if he heard me.
Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Echo Mike.
Still got the bird. It's only at 20 degrees and setting.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Charlie Whiskey India, Echo Mike 6-3.
Did I get him already? Yeah, I did. Never mind. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I think we got everybody. Oh, okay. Dennis is telling me, I'm going to turn the volume down now because I think we're done. Dennis is telling me that, we don't need that mic now because we're not on the radio. Dennis just sent me a message, said, can't hear you or the others now. Might be able to work you on PO 101. Well, let's see. PO 101 is only a 6.69 degrees. I'm not going to be able to get that one, I can tell you right now. But let's see if it's working. I have not been able to get PO 101 often. Yeah, PO 101 is reported at 1600 UTC. That's 6 hours ago that it was not on. So I don't think that's going to work for you. Let's get rid of this screen. And then I could hit this, the solo screen. Hey, that was a decent pass. We made a bunch of contacts there. I'm really happy about that. I had 3 contacts earlier, so we got 7 contacts on that pass. Will they all confirm? Not sure. N4PRB, I don't know if he heard me. I also had N4PLD. That may be wrong. No, he said he was Echo Lima 98. N4PLD is wrong. I got to delete that one. Doing that now. I put the call signs in as I hear them, and then if I connect with them, I tell them I got them. But if I never connect with the person, then I delete it. I don't upload it to QRZ. The other thing, when you upload satellite contacts, QRZ is not your friend. You want to use TQSL and go directly to Logbook of the World, then sync that with QRZ. And then you can also upload it to QRZ. But if you just upload the QRZ, it will not get confirmed in Logbook of the World because QRZ is only going to show one frequency. It's not going to show both. Anyway, I would love to sit and chat, but I got 15 minutes. I got to jump into the Zombie Alert Net. If you want to meet me there, the Zombie Alert Net is in room 28298. People are chatting on my node right now. Oh, I'm in the wrong frequency. No wonder nobody hears. I don't hear anybody. Where's my node? Oh, my node. There it is. I got my FT5D. There we go. Okay. It's working now. Do my handshake, which turned off my light here. I like that. I'm going to turn down the volume there because that's one of the nets I'm going to in a minute. But I got to hook up my radio to the computer and the microphone because I'm the net control for 8 o'clock Eastern Time, which would be 1 o'clock UTC. Come listen. 80751 is our room for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County. And I got my cool Honey Badgers hat now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you don't have one of these. Cost me 25 bucks for that hat. The sticker the patch I got for 10 bucks from a friend. Anyway, that's at 8 o'clock. And I'm the net control station for that. The Zombie Alert Net starts at 7 o'clock Eastern, which would be 00 Zulu. And you can get in there and join us. It's in room 28298. 28298 on Wires X will get you into that room. It's not a YSF room, it's a Wires X room. All right. I believe they do have an Echolink connection. Look up on Echolink, look for the Zombie Alert Net. I don't know what the call sign is for that, but you could check it. And at 8 o'clock, I'll be the net control station, and I will stream that live for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net. So you can come watch me there at 8 o'clock, and you can pay attention to NetLogger also. I log it in NetLogger so you people can watch it if you want and see who's next. And also, if you check in, you'll know when you're coming up, when I'm going to be calling on you to speak. It's a very informal net. We take in people's call signs, and then we say, all right, we start on the list and go one by one by one by one, talking to people and find out what they want to talk about, what they did this week, how they're dealing with the 100-degree heat, which is nothing compared to Texas. Oh, my God. I watched Mike K8MRD was doing something with some antennas, and it was over 100 degrees. And then I watched another video by, what's his name? Eric down in Vero Beach. KJ4YZI. He was using a rig expert and testing his antennas on his mobile rigs. And that poor man was dripping sweat doing it. I felt so bad for him. Yeah, I haven't been doing any parks on the air much because it's just too hot. So I'm waiting for it to cool off a little bit. In the meantime, folks, hey, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And if you want to get your ham license upgraded or if you want to get a ham license, go to hamradioprep.com, hamradioprep.com, and when you buy your course, put in the code HAMFUN. And I highly suggest buying all 3 courses right off the bat and put that in. You get a bigger discount, 20% off with my code HAMFUN, and you will get a discount on that. So you guys take care, be well. I'll be back here at about 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 0100 Zulu for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net. You're more than welcome to come and watch us and be part of the net. KO4PDI, I'll say I'm clear 73.